I made the pre-fight breakdown of how Lopez versus Taylor was going to go, I predicted Taylor was going to box from the outside and make Teo impatient and make him rush in, because that's how he performed in the past. But he's hard to predict. And so this fight ended up being quite the opposite. Taylor was rushing and smothering a lot of his shots, and Taylor was getting countered by Teo, who was the more patient, mature, and smarter fighter. And so we're going to go over some examples now. So like, firstly here, what you're going to see is Taylor's going to throw that jab, and as he's throwing the jab, Teo's going to counter with a left hook. It's not going to land, but it's the threat of the left hook that's there. And so now Taylor is going to try and corner Teo against the ropes, and then Teo's going to escape around the outside. And then Taylor's going to throw another jab, try and corner him again. And Teo's going to go towards the inside just so he can start moving. He's going to throw the jab of his own to threaten and back Taylor up. And when he backs Taylor up, he gets a chance to escape off the ropes again from the outside. And then here's another good moment where he's dealing with Josh Taylor's jab. So Josh is going to throw a jab here. And then Teo's going to probe, blind him, and then stiff arm him, push him back. Reset him. Now they back off the ropes again. So that's 3 moments in just less than 10 seconds where Teo is getting backed up against the ropes, and he's taking away Josh's jab by avoiding it completely or blinding him with his own. So pay attention to Josh Taylor's feet. He has this pattern where whenever he's finna rush in and throw a shot, he starts shuffling in. Look at him. He's shuffling in, gets caught with an uppercut. So what happened was Taylor kept repeating this pattern. He wouldn't set it up with a jab a lot of times, and he would telegraph the fact he was going to throw his backhand by shuffling in and like rushing in. It made it so obvious that over time Teo just became so masterful at countering everything Taylor was doing. So like I say, predictable footwork and no setup equals timing, and timing equals counters. Here's something pretty cool that Teo does. This is a real weird trick, but when he throws this cross to the body, he's also going to throw another cross immediately after up top. So he goes down low with the right hand and then comes right back up top. And what that does is, if somebody's escaping, he can catch them backing up because he closes the distance after the cross to the body. This is a good example of what I was saying in the reaction. Teo looked masterful, but Taylor would counter him with some shots when Teo got too overeager. This is the perfect example of what Josh did wrong in this fight. They say the jab is the most important punch in boxing. It's set for so many reasons. One of the reasons is that it sets up your offense. And so when you don't have the jab to set up your offense, you end up doing stuff like this. And that look, what happened there is that Taylor's backhand actually went around the back of the head of Teo. It didn't land clean, because what he does is he's trying to step in and he shuffles in, tries to throw the backhand, and that works sometimes if the opponent's backing up. But Teo knows if he stands there, he can counter him, which is what he did. He countered him with the uppercut. But since he stands there, the shuffle actually works against Josh Taylor. And by closing distance, he ended up smothering his shot, meaning that his shot is too close now. It's too close in range. So if Teo was further back, the shot would have landed good. But Teo was too far in because he didn't move back. And so one problem is him smothering the shot. The other problem is he's not setting up his shot. And so with both of those things, he misses the shot, and then he gets countered with an even better shot from Teo.
Immortality serum is the faction. Plenty entertainment if you asking. Game of commentary and reactions. There ain't no faking, neither is the capping. It just goes lights, camera, action. Let's go.